Hello everyone, and welcome to another installment of Life with Kelly. Last night I decided to try something new, so I went down to my kitchen and I recorded myself making cookies. So it was the middle of the night, I was kind of a mess, I was a little bit dorky, so I apologize, but I've never tried anything like that on this channel before, so I thought why not give it a go. See what you guys think. Let me know if you like it. Leave questions in the comments, and I will see you guys soon. Tonight I am going to make some cookies and take you guys with me. Okay, so I do live with roommates, but nobody's home right now, so I have the house to myself, and I will just sit down here and make this video. I am going to turn on my oven for 350. Alright, that's all set. And we will let that preheat. In the meantime, I'm not gonna go all fancy here. I do live with chefs, so if they were making cookies, we would have flour and eggs and chocolate chips and everything you can imagine out on the counter right now. This is how I make cookies. A good old tub of Toll House dough. So I'm gonna get out my pan, spray it down with a little non-stick cooking spray. Let's pretend like that didn't happen. And then I am just going to portion out my cookie dough into little balls on the tray. Alright, so first things first, real quick, just gonna wash my hands. Isn't this exciting? Alright, that is done and taken care of. And I'm just going to grab a spoon to scoop the dough out of the bucket. Alright, so I'm just going to take a scoop and take about this size. I like my cookies to be mini chocolate chip cookies, so I make the scoop about that big, and I fit about 4 across on the tray. So they're like little bite-sized cookies when they're said and done. Alright, so I am almost done here, and the one thing that I think is important as far as the way that I do this is I just make sure these little cookie dough balls are really small. Like, they're gonna look like they're honestly too small. There's almost no dough holding these chocolate chips together. You wonder, like, how are you even gonna have a cookie when it's all done? But you will. It'll all turn out. So I like them itty bitty teeny tiny because they just pop right in your mouth and they're delicious. So I think that's good there. And then I'll show you here. See a bunch of little itty bitty cookie balls. Sometimes I even make them smaller than that, actually. And then I am just going to pop them in the oven. I think it's for about 17 minutes. Here, we'll check on the thing. It actually says 12 to 13 minutes. So I will set my timer for 13 minutes. And we will check in a few. Okay, so we have just under 3 minutes left on our timer. Let you see there. We're just gonna take a quick peek and see how they look because I like my cookies really light and doughy. So I don't know if you can see how they look in there. but they actually look like they're pretty close to done to me, and maybe because I make them so much smaller than other people normally do, they cook a little bit faster, but I can tell they're starting to get brown around the edges, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. Yeah, those are definitely done. They're about as done as I could want them to be. So you can see here. Oh, they're sizzling. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds cool. So those are my cookies. I'm gonna let them cool for about 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna transfer them onto a plate. So I'm just going to use a regular old spatula. I am just going to scrape the cookies right off the tray. Because I oiled it before, they slide right off. You can see they're just right off the tray. I like to put my cookies on a plate for myself, and then I put a few on a plate that I leave down here on the counter for my roommates, so that when they get home, if they'd like, they have a fresh cookie there for them. All right. Something else that's really big for me is I like to wash all of my dishes before I do anything else. Even when I cook a meal, I wash everything I used before I sit down and eat. I don't care if my food has to be cold. I want my dishes done because I'm not going to do them afterwards. So I'm going to wash this stuff real quick, and I will check back in with you in just a second. Alright, so I'm done washing the dishes, and I've wrapped up a nice little tray of cookies to leave on the counter in case anybody wants some when they come home. And I am going to go upstairs and we are going to eat some cookies. And we are back. I am up in my room where I'm going to watch a little TV. And I have my little tray of cookies. I certainly won't be eating all of these tonight. I'll have some to snack on tomorrow. Maybe take some to school with me. And let's see how these things are. Hot and fresh chocolate chip cookies by Toll House and Kelly. I wish you guys were here to share them with me. They're delicious. Thanks for watching, and thanks for making cookies with me. Bye! This little girl thinks she's getting some cookies, huh? Are you getting some cookies, Bitsy? No way, huh? Yeah.